Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Nicole and this is Dusty Book Sniffers, and today we are here for day 7 of Bookmas, so let's get started. Well, good morning or good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me while I prattle on about the books that I'm about to open and try to communicate with you what these books are about. I do struggle with that sometimes. But anyway, without further ado, let's open up day 7 and see what we've got today. So, this one looks exciting. I just quickly opened it. This one's called The People's Princess by Flora Harding. It's a secret diary will give her hope. All right, so it's two princesses 200 years apart, destined to change the monarchy forever. Buckingham Palace in 1981. For Lady Diana Spencer, her engagement to Prince Charles feels like a dream come true. But marrying the heir to the throne of England is not all that it seems. Bored and alone in the palace, she discovers a diary written in the 1800s belonging to Princess Charlotte of Wales, a young woman born in a gilded cage like herself. What Diana discovers is a story not unlike her own, a story of love, loyalty, and limelight, where both women's popularity with the public often overshadows the men by their sides. Wow. So if you're a fan, it says on the back here, if you're a fan, like basically people are praising this book, okay, right? Like they do on most books anyway. But it says here, if you're a fan of The Crown, you'll love this, which I am. And it's a beautiful love story. And says it is magnificent. It carries such a depth and closure to the character, closeness to the characters that you do not want to part from them. It's a page turner. Best historical fiction reviews. So that was a publication that reviewed it. So that's exciting. So this was published in 2022, and it was first released in the UK. And this author also brought out the book Before the Crown, and that is set in Windsor Castle in 1943. As war rages across the world, Princess Elizabeth comes face to face with the dashing naval officer she met in London 9 years before. One of the youngest first lieutenants in the Royal Navy, Philip represents. So then it's their love story. So it doesn't. It's got a little bit of acknowledgements in the back of it as well, and it also has. It has 366 pages, and as I said, it was first published in 2022, and apparently this author has been writing for over 30 years. So the other book that they have is Before the Crown. So and it was one more chapter, which is a division of HarperCollins. So yeah, it's a nice little historical fiction there. So The People's Princess. I love Lady Diana. She's such a beautiful woman. Such a shame that that her life ended so tragically. And I'm a fan of The Crown. I really enjoyed it. I haven't watched the latest seasons of it. I think I'm up to season 2. And I'm probably about halfway through, I think. I started watching it and then I decided not to watch it, but now I'll stop watching it and read this and then start watching it again. All right, the next one that we have is A Long Way to Shiloh. This is by Lionel Davidson. And he is the author from Kolomiski Heights, which I've not heard of anything about this author before. And also The Rose of Tibet is another one. It's by Faber and Faber, which is another UK publicator. Publishing house, not publicator. It's not even a word. Oh my God. All right. So this one is by Faber and Faber, and the other books that this author has read, which I mentioned the first one, which is Kolomiski Heights, but the other one is The Rose of Tibet. And the cover design is by Faber, and yeah, so this one is, I believe, is a mystery. An ancient scroll has been discovered in Israel. Caspar Lang, a young and brilliant professor, has been asked to decipher it. So it's already giving me sort of like Da Vinci Code vibes and all that sort of stuff. It contains directions to a secret location of a priceless artifact. So Da Vinci Code meets Indiana Jones meets The Anomaly by the sounds of it. So, but The Anomaly, I got that in the Grocer book. It was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So this one is not an overly big book. It is coming in let me just have a look here. I've got a whole heap of stuff in the back. Oh my God, 268 pages, and it was published in Oh, okay. This one's quite an old one. Um, it's not giving me a definitive date that this was published, but all rights reserved, the estate of Lionel Davidson in 1962. Um, but I don't think the book was published then. I'll have to do a little bit of further research on that one, and when I read it and I talk about it, I'll give more details of it. But yeah, they're also by this. Oh, could this maybe be a Faber editions? Because Faber puts out books that have been previously published, and they repackage them and all that sort of stuff. And I've only just learned about that just recently, last month, in fact, when I was watching Simon Savage. So maybe this is one of these because it is put out by Faber and Faber. So it's possible. Ah, I found it here in very, very small print. This edition was first published in 2016. So it's not a Faber Editions on that, because I'm pretty sure it says on the back it's a Faber Editions if it is. So yeah, an ancient scroll has been discovered in Israel and someone's got to decipher it. So it sounds like it's got a little bit of a mystery to it and that we are going to go on a bit of an adventure. All right. So that is a book 7 for that. That is day 7. And I'm loving opening these, and the pile's getting a little bit smaller and a little less probably. All right. So tell me, have you read any of the authors that I mentioned today, or the books that I mentioned today? Probably not. They're a bit backlisted, these ones. But anyway, I like a good backlisted book. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. And today, if you don't feel chatty, leave me a stack of books and a Santa Claus, because I'm Santa's bestie. And as always, keep turning those pages, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.